Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of Drive Home Fishing Talk. Today's topic I would like to talk about is digging for worms. There's a technique that's been around forever. I googled it and looked it up, and I actually came across a YouTube video. The YouTube username is How to Fish. Okay, and he lives, I believe he's from Australia and lives in Australia. What he did is he got just your typical farmer's pitchfork, stabbed it into the damp ground in broad daylight, you know, and it was, of course, it was in a shady area, so I imagine it would need to be in a shady area, a damp soil. Stuck the pitchfork in the ground and just kept on wiggling it back and forth, and sure enough, you see all the worms just coming up, surfacing. I am going to try this method. I do not own a pitchfork, but I'm sure I can find one at Harbor Freight for a reasonable price. I'm going to give that a try. I'm going to see if I can catch my canal worms and not spend any money on worms this year. I mean, I got all this dirt at my work that I can go with buckets and buckets of water and just wet it, and then give it like an hour or two, go back out there and just stick the pitchfork in the ground and give it a try. And I'm going to have a video on it. I'm going to give that a try. But I wanted to see if any of you have any other methods of digging up your own worms. Another method that I've heard about is sticking a stick in the ground and then rubbing the top of that stick with something. And I've heard about this from word of mouth. I haven't seen any video on it or anything, but I heard that you keep on rubbing something on top of the stick and the vibrations draw up the worms too. So, I don't know, give me some feedback on how you dig for worms, and how I used to do when I lived with my parents still. When I used to fish the canal when I was a kid, you know, like on a Friday night around, about dusk, I would go out there and water the dirt, and then I would wait until the sun was completely down, and I would go out there with a flashlight and cover most of the light in my hand, so barely a little light was coming through my fingers, and I would be able to see the worms, and I would hurry and grab them. They were still kind of in their hole, so you had to be fast. If you missed it, they are so quick to going back in their hole. So I'm going to also link that video of that guy using the pitchfork in Australia getting worms, and just yeah, give me some feedback on how you do it, how you dig up your own worms and stuff like that. All right, YouTube. And also, I'll put a link in the description of this video. It'll link to my Drive Home Fishing Talk trailer, and if you look in the description below of that trailer, you will see all my other Drive Home Fishing Talk videos, and I'm willing to talk about all those still. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to. Have a good one.